You can use the Format Cells dialog box in Excel to control all aspects of cell formatting for the currently selected cells in your worksheet. The Format Cells dialog box has 6 tabs that allow you to change cell properties. The 6th tab, Protection, is related to worksheet security and is discussed in a later chapter on security. It has no bearing on cell formatting. The other 5 tabs within this dialog box that do control cell formatting are Number, Alignment, Font, Border, and Fill. To apply formatting using the Format Cells dialog box, first select the cell or cell range to which you would like to apply formatting. Then click the Format button that appears within the Cells button group on the Home tab in the ribbon. Select the Format Cells command from the button's drop-down menu to display the Format Cells dialog box. Within this dialog box, you then select the tab that contains the formatting aspects you want to apply. Change any settings that you need to within each tab, and then click the OK button to close the dialog box and apply all of your settings to the selected cell or cell range. Let's review the formatting options available in each tab from left to right within this dialog box. You can click the Number tab to set formatting for number display within selected cells. You can click on the names of the different types of numeric formatting within the list at the left side of this tab to view a description of the format and examples of the format to the right. Note that this tab can also be used to remove an unwanted number formatting. To do this, first select the cells from which you want to remove the number formatting, and then select the General Number format from the list on this tab to set the display of numbers within the selected cells back to their default, which is General. As always, simply click the OK button when you're done making your formatting changes to apply your formatting to the selected cells. On the Alignment tab, you can set both the horizontal and vertical alignment of cell contents, set cell content indentation, rotate cell contents, and either select or deselect the checkboxes in the Text Control section to shrink the text to fit within the cell, merge selected cells together, or wrap text to fit within a cell. One very useful thing that this tab allows you to do is unmerge a merged cell. So if you have a merged cell within the spreadsheet, you can select the merged cell and then open the Format Cells dialog box and then click the Alignment tab. The checkbox for Merge Cells will be checked. Click it to remove the check mark and unmerge the cells once you click the OK button. Also within the Alignment tab, you have the ability to change text direction. Some languages, like English and other European languages, print from left to right. Other languages, like Hebrew and Arabic, print from right to left. You can change the order of the letters in the text box cells here for the language that you're using. It's not a frequently used function, but it is located in this tab if you need it. On the Font tab, you can set all font display options. You can select the desired font face to use for the cell's display by choosing a font from the font list that's shown. You can select the desired font style to apply to the selected cells from the font style list. You can then use the size list to set the font size. You can choose an underlining style from the underline drop-down, and you can use the color drop-down to set a font color. In the Effects section, you can check or uncheck any of the 3 special effects that are available: strike through, superscript, or subscript. There's a preview window here that lets you preview the font that you have created before applying it. On the Border tab, You can set printed border display options for your selected cells. You can start by clicking on a line style in the Line section to select a line style. Then click the Color drop-down below that to set the color of the borders. To determine where the selected line will be applied, click the desired border button that surrounds the preview of the cell border shown in the Border section. If you just want to apply one of the preset borders that are available, then you can click the None, Outline, or Inside buttons that are available within the Presets section to apply a preset cell border instead. Note that you can choose the None choice to remove all cell borders from selected cells. Next, on the Fill tab, you can set the fill color, fill effects, or fill pattern for any selected cells. To do this, simply pick the fill color that you would like to apply from the available palette shown in the Background Color section to apply the selected fill color to the selected cells. Note that if you need a more specific color, you can click the More Colors button to open the Colors dialog box. In the Colors dialog box, you can create almost any color you want. The dialog box is available in almost all of the places where you can choose a color in Microsoft Office products. You can either click the Standard tab and then select a color from the honeycomb of color choices shown, or you can click the Custom tab and then select the color you want from the gradient. If you opened the Color dialog box to select a color, then click the OK button once you've made a choice to return to the Format Cells dialog box. If you want, you can apply a simple two-color gradient as the fill effect for your selected cells. To do this, click the Fill Effects button to open the Fill Effects dialog box and display the Gradient tab. You can then use the Color 1 and Color 2 drop-down color pickers to select the two colors to use for your gradient. In the Shading Styles section, you can choose a direction for the gradient. Then, depending on the selection made in the Shading Styles section, you can choose the specific variant of that style you want to use from the choices shown in the Variants section. Once you've made your choices, click the OK button at the bottom of the Fill Effects dialog box to return to the Fill tab in the Format Cells dialog box. If you would like to apply a pattern to your selected cells, use the Pattern Color drop-down to select the pattern color that you want to use, and then select a pattern style to use from the Pattern Style drop-down. Be aware that applying a pattern to a cell that has content within it will make the cell's contents almost impossible to read when printed. When you've set all of the desired formatting that you want to apply to the selected cells in all of the tabs within the Format Cells dialog box, just click the OK button to apply all of your changes to the selected cells in your worksheet.